Good afternoon, good morning, however you're joining us today. We want to say thank you for joining us. Today I come before you to be able to share with you just a little something about what we learned last night on Wednesday night regarding knowing our purpose. It's a great Bible study. I would encourage you to come and join us. It's definitely life-changing. We have heard a lot of positive reports about this Bible study. Many people are overcoming some things within their life and that they have been held in bondage for a long time. Got on the phone this morning with someone who let me know how this Bible study has helped them in their journey with God. And his testimony is, I discovered that along the journey of fulfilling God's purpose, I have become bitter. And I've got to learn how to deal with that bitterness within my heart. Another person began to start talking a little bit about how they were able to understand about how God uses all circumstances for His glory so that the purpose that He has for our lives would be fulfilled through the bitterness, through the goodness, and through the hardships. You know, sometimes we wonder, God, how are you going to get the glory for this? It's messy. How are you going to get the glory for this? It isn't perfect. How are you going to get the glory for this? Well, He will get the glory for it. We just have to walk by faith in the process. All of these things that take place within our lives are for one particular thing, for one main goal. It isn't about our comfort. It's about God fulfilling the ultimate purpose that He has designed for us to carry out. That is the purpose of the trials and the mess-ups and the hurts and the pains that we go through. It's for His will to be carried out within our lives. And sometimes things get uncomfortable. Sometimes we feel the heat. Sometimes we feel as if things are getting stirred up, but it's all for His glory. And ultimately, people will get saved. Today, I just want to throw that plug in for you. If you're not joining us on the Wednesday night, you're missing out. Another thing I want to share with you guys too is something that I think sometimes us as people, we forget. Sometimes we could be so rushed that to want something that we forget the importance of preparation. You know, when you look at the story of King Saul being king, he had no preparation for the kingship. But when you look at David, on the other hand, this man was prepared for the kingship. And how he was prepared was in a time where nobody saw him. Nobody saw him watching the sheep, but it was him watching the sheep that helped him turn into the leader that Israel needed. While he was watching the sheep, it prepared him to be a warrior to take down Goliath. So we've got to recognize is that whenever we're in a place where nothing seems to be taking place, know one thing for sure, that it is a moment of preparation to move you into the place that God designed you to be at. Now, if going back to Saul, he had no preparation. Zero preparation. He was just chosen, selected by God. But no preparation. And what we've got to remember is, as children of God, are we chosen? Yes, we are. Are we preparing ourselves for what is to come? Well, that's a question that you need to answer. I would encourage you today, take every little moment that you have in preparing yourself for what is ahead. It's easy for us to say, you know, I'm just going to take things as they come. That's a good approach in some circumstances, and that's only going to be able to help you for just a short period. But when you think about the opportunity that you have set before you to change people's lives, to shape eternity, it's worth getting prepared for. God bless you. Stay prepared.